Hello Capricorns, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 2nd through to the 8th of December, getting very close to your birthday season. You might find you're putting in place a lot of things from the past that, organising a lot of things in regards to what you want to be doing, to what you are actually doing, and changing that in the future. So you want to stop doing things and start doing things. This is a really good moment of life to put down a plan of action for your coming year. And that starts on your birthday. Your birthday is like a new year for your energy, basically. Oh, blimey, got the hiccups. It's a new year for your energy. So allow it to come through. Allow that sort of planning to sort of happen, I think, within your life. Be very sort of disconnected with it, but at the same time, making things very clear for you. Let's just see what's going on for you this week. We will be going into the elements and seeing how the elements affects you, but let's just see what's happening for you on your general energy that's running through you this week here. You're opening up on the emotional side of life, opening up absolutely. It's almost as like, you know now how to present yourself to the world around you. And knowing and feeling comfortable with that gives you an enormous amount of force. It's like there's a whole new wave or new start that's happening in your life, but in a way that's you're in control of it. It's really beautiful energies that flow through you. On your financial side, I get nothing but fireworks. Capricorn at the moment, get nothing but fireworks. And it's like you're firing on all cylinders. And you forgetting that it's your autumn period and you're ploughing on. I think the Pluto change, is overmasked a lot of things that have been going on in life. It's almost like the liberation is happening now. And you're way ahead of the curve, it seems to be, in regards to most other signs that are around you. But yeah, it's allowing that passion, that fireworks that comes from within you, that drives you, allow it to really sort of like, it's almost showcasing you in a way. Look at that. Owning it, Capricorn. Really standing in your power. This is absolutely beautiful energies. And it feels that way. That general energy that's flowing through you is incredibly powerful, but without being overpowering. So it's powerful without being overpowering. It's very measured. It's incredibly good energy that you've got this week here. Real decisive and solid energy. Very, very powerful. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side. This is really good. The karmic path, it's slightly played. I think there's some connections to the outside world here in regards to your karmic path, of what you're trying to put into place. But it's most certainly leaning towards your future here. And it's leaning towards your future because you seem to be set within you. That's what it feels like. It seems to be set within you. How's your connection to the synchronicities, the coincidences, and the people that are around you? There is a lot of meeting people, but without being, oh, wow, you know what I mean? It's very much, hi, my name's Tom. How you doing? Pleased to meet you. Making the tentative steps. It sort of flows in line with the karmic path there. It's not just opening the doors and kind of going, hey, let's party. It's more sort of a case of looking for really quality connections with people on a very sort of stable sort of energy, as it were. Let's just see what the past is all about. It's like someone delivered off a load of bricks on a bit of land, and you've just got this pile of bricks, right? And it feels like here in the past, it's almost as if like you can see now how to put all those bricks together to make a house. And it seems to be like a new beginning for you in where you live or how you live, your house and stuff like that. It's really, really nice. but it's only a beginning. It's not built yet, but it's certainly a beginning. And in the future self, this is all about Two of Cups, all about getting into alignment with yourself. And once you're into alignment with yourself, you can be in alignment with anyone you want to be in alignment with, Capricorn. You've got that capacity within you. Because your elements are so diverse, you've got this capacity to be at ease with most around you. But that ease has got to come from within you. And it looks like that's where it's coming from. You know, what's the lessons that come out of this week here? Make your space. And I think this is where it's being powerful and empowering, but without being overpowering, you know, the situation. It's just holding your head up high and feeling good about yourself and feeling good about the connections that you can have with other people. And some people will be like, whoa, 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 and I don't think they're going to interest you. I think it's just going to be, oh yeah, hi, pleased to meet you. Oh wow, you're really bubbly. You know, sort of thing, and just sort of allow that, you know, that energy to flow off. You don't want chaotic energy at the moment within your relationship side. 9 of Swords on your karmic path. Woes and worries. Repetitive things. I'm getting here, I'd like to put another card on that, but I'm getting here that it's more a case that if you are in contact with your emotions, you know that you can play on multitudes of different levels. You don't necessarily have to try anymore. And I think you've got to go at life feeling that the woes and worries are leaving you. I think that's on your karmic path. I think this is sort of saying it's the end of all forms of woes and worries in regards to your relationship side. Yeah, you may well be thinking about things in regards to relationships and how to put them together properly, and how they dovetail into one another. And that may be causing you a bit of strain. It may be feel like you've already done this work in the past and, oh, I've got to do it again sort of scenario. That may well have been happening in your life. I think this week here it's going to change enormously. In the connections with the outside world, you get the 4 of Cups. This is where you're streamlining these 3 of Cups, and that means the connection with everybody that is around you into this one beautiful cup. And yeah, I think you're ahead of the curve. I think you're going to have to put up with people who don't quite understand it, as it were, don't understand mutual respect and joy and happiness. And it may be, oh, God, gee, I've got to deal with these people. You know, sort of scenario. That's the sort of feeling I get. I can't believe I'm going back through that, as it were. You know, but I think you've got it. I really do think you've got it. And I think it's going to make you see very clearly what you should and what you shouldn't have in your life. In your past self, and this is why I think you're looking very much to your future. I wouldn't worry about the outside world because, you know, that you need to let go of that now. You need to streamline things and let go of that. I think this new passion, this new mission is coming out of your past where you can finally start building the world that you wish to live in. And look at that out the top. This is like, did I say it was a 2 of Cups? At least you're giving your heart to this life. I think this is coming really to an end. I think you're really saying goodbye to maybe circle of friends that just don't really suit you anymore. You know, you've evolved, you've moved on, you're moving forward. I think there's no fighting involved in this. There's no hostilities. It's just you going after your heart's desire, and it is a new beginning. It's a whole new chapter in your life in regards to love and so forth. I think it's also to do with your home life. I think it's to do with you going off and being spontaneous about how you engage in it, and spontaneous in a way that you're kind of going, sorry, I haven't got time for that because I'm living my life. See you later. Yeah, I'll see you around. No worries. Sort of thing. You know, being very matter of fact about it, I think it's going to cut out all your woes and worries in your life. Stop trying to make sure everybody's okay. Okay? Make sure you're okay so then everybody else can be okay. You can't ensure that everyone else is going to be okay, but you can ensure that you're going to be okay, so everyone has the opportunity to be okay as well. And I think that's the attitude you need to take on your excuse me, on your financial side. Let's just see what's going on there. It's something that you've been working on for a very, very long time. It's like fireworks. Yeah, a firework arrives, but there's a whole process of putting that firework together. And I think you've been through that on your karmic path. I think you've taken a lot of elements within your life and you're getting it into a product or a career path or a direction that is going to bring fireworks to your life. Absolutely. Fireworks in a good way, in a good sense of, oh, look at the fireworks, lovely. Rather than fireworks kind of go, man, it's just all over the place, exploding. It's very much in igniting your passions for life. Let's just see what's going on for your connection to the universe, synchronicities, coincidences, and the outside world, companies, and so forth. And that's playing into this. I think the outside world is really trying to empower you. And there's obviously some sort of connections with either with people or with businesses. Could be a bank, could be a estate agent that you're buying a house or renting a shop or whatever it is. Seems to be some sort of connection with the outside world that is really bringing in good results. And in your past self plays into this. It's how you apply the lessons that you're learning at the moment to allow the enjoyment and the exciting aspect of getting things done in your life. And it depends how you exploit your past is how you do it now. How you apply your lessons from the past 18 years whilst Pluto was in your sign, how you now apply it in your life and go for gold, and in your future self, it's there. It's owning your future. It's playing into that as well. I think this is really you going for the gold that is within inside you. What's the lessons from this week here? Don't leave a stone unturned. Is that the right phrase? Bob Marley did a great song and it was all about the cornerstone. And the cornerstone is right behind you without you knowing it. And the cornerstone is obviously the really important part of building an empire, building a house. And it's like this sort of like, it's sort of saying, use every attribute that you have within you to get the results. On your karmic path, you get the 3 of Wands. This is it is moving into the future. It's preparing all those different things. I think here is like you do need a little bit of patience, but at the same time, she's looking out there and you can see like there's several waves that are coming in just behind that one there. There's several waves coming in and it's choosing the wave of reality that is good for you. And you owning your wave of reality, owning the way in which you evolve your career, your business, or your projects. In your connection to the outside world, you get the 5 of Cups. I think this is all about there's 2 cups that are working really well. And there's 3 cups that are spent for you. And I think here is about that whole sort of learning about your past. And I think the energy that's coming into you at the moment, that's empowering you by a connection with others, I think it's helping you to see that when someone comes into your life, someone may come into your life and sort of say, I promise you the world. And you kind of go again, yeah, right, mate. Sort of scenario. You feel that sort of, you can see through the illusions of what someone is presenting to you. So then you can concentrate on the real connections with people, owning it, knowing how to say no. That's really important at the moment. Knowing how to sort of say, it's very nice, thank you very much, but no, I'm going to go with this, sort of scenario. I think you need to be very clear about that. I don't think you need to wait around anymore, but you do need to choose how you want to take this on. And you get the Queen of Wands in your past. Don't leave no stone unturned. Look at that. She's concentrating on this one little flame here, but look at the amount of joy it's bringing her, the amount of magic it's bringing her into life. But also she's got all these other learned sort of lights within her. So she could bring a lot to the party. Basically, by the looks of things, it shouldn't be concentrating on the outside world. You should be concentrating on your world. That's what it is all about. And maybe this is where the autumn does come in and start playing into it a lot more. Okay, let's just see what's going on in your future self. Queen of Pentacles, you. This is a Capricorn card. This is someone who's, look at the wry smile on her face. Look at it. Look at it. She knows where she's going. She knows what she's doing. It's absolutely bliss for her. You know, she sat at the tree of knowledge. She knows when that tree of knowledge is going to bear fruit. And this is all about sort of being patient as well. And you've got huge amounts of patience within you. This opportunity with that one pentacle that's coming into your life here, this opportunity is what you have created. You are getting your success because you've created it. No stone unturned, because look at that. Look what she's looking at. She's looking at that one little light there that's coming through. Hang on a second, let me get it in camera. There's one little light there, right, that's coming through. And she's doing exactly the same thing. I think this is where you've got to choose your future here. You've got to choose your future. You've got to choose to win it. And it's not a choice of maybe outside. It's a choice that is within you. And this seems to be blowing beautifully through you at the moment. So let's just have a look and see what's going on with the energies, shall we? Let's just see how the energies are going to be affecting your elements within your reading. And we'll pull some cards on that. So let's just pull up the sun from this week. If you want to know more about the energies, please do go and see the energy update. Because there's also messages from the earth, the chakra sequencing, but it goes into a lot more sort of depth. But suffice to say, what's been going on the sun at the moment, we've had a little bit of everything, really. We've had a few little coronal holes, earth energies, not huge amounts, but a few of them. But we've also had erupting filaments. Now, erupting filaments, we went into that last week. That's all to do with the water energies, but it's been accompanied by X-flaring this time, and it's directed at the earth. So we're going to be looking at the combination between fire and water within your sign. Okay, so let's just pull up your flower, shall we? Here it is. Here, let me just make sure there's the right one. There it is. Lovely. Okay, so first thing you want to notice is that sort of cardinal earth that's at the top, but there's no earth within inside you. You're all about the result, basically, Capricorn. You don't mind building projects and what have you, but it's all about the result. But the only water and fire connection is that fire that comes in from Sagittarius, your sign that's next to you, with a combination of that water energy that comes in from Pisces. So, and it's mainly on the relationship side. It seems like this is what's really empowering you, and it's giving you a little bit of flexibility within your passions and your emotions. But in the outside world, this is where we do get the fire from Aries and the water that comes from your good self. This is where I was saying, like, you get the Four of Cups there, and you're really streamlining things and making a real direction for you. On your financial side, it's all about the emotions and the ideas, converting ideas into reality here, and converting your what you've got within you into the reality. And the big thing that seems to be playing here is this section here. So we're going to be pulling a card on your financial side on this, how you apply the lessons of every stone. Don't leave a stone unturned, as it were. How your passions, you drive your passions into that. On your relationship side, we're going to be pulling something on the inner energies that are within you that's empowering, but also that water energy that goes through there. So let's just pull your cards back up, shall we? Okay, so this is how, on your financial side, how do you go from you knowing what you're creating, and you know that there is success in what you are creating, and allowing not leaving a stone unturned, allowing your dream to exist. Okay, and on this side here, it's really how to let go of this woes and worries, so you can allow yourself to give your heart's desire to the world that is around you. Either someone's offering you a possibility to be in a relationship, but more than anything is, I think you're giving your heart over to enjoying life, basically, more than anything else. So let's start off on that relationship side. We're going to do on this section here, on your karmic path, with that sort of water that comes through. Yeah, get involved in your passions. Learn about your passions. Learn about how you apply your passions into the world around you. That's going to put pay to your repetitive nightmares. Start exploring it, because the page is all about learning about that. And that's about learning about how you put these pile of bricks into a home or a house that's good for you. What's going on with the Four of Cups? Yeah, you're streamlining things so you can get that Two of Cups, which is that Ace of Cups at the top, which is absolutely blistering for you. There is a whole new world coming in for you at the moment, Capricorn, a beautiful world. And with that beautiful world, it needs you to be decisive about what works and what doesn't work within you in regards to relationships. As I said, I think like skitty people that are a little bit all over the place, I don't think they're going to be the people that are going to resonate for you at the moment. And I think that's what you need to make sort of decisions about. How does this energy go from that Nine of Swords through to the Ace of Cups? Through your passions, that Page of Wands, you get the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I think you are setting up healthy boundaries within the world that is around you, so you get rid of this woes and worries in your life. I think they're disappearing in your life. How do we convert the Knight of Wands, into this Ace of Cups here? I've just got to cover off, apparently. You get the Three of Pentacles. Absolutely blinding for you, Capricorn. Working with others and real respect. This is where you're giving your love to life. You're connecting with people who have different attributes to you, but is on a really good, respectful level with the world that is around you. Excuse me. What's this energy, and how have you got to play with your passions out the front of your financial side? You get the Three of Swords. Don't leave any stone unturned within your financial world at the moment. In order to do that, you need to be emotionally detached from the situation and being very, not necessarily practical, but knowing it's right for you. And you get the King of Swords. I needed to pull another card to clarify that. You get the King of Swords. This is all about wisdom and inner judgment. And to have that wisdom and inner judgment, you really do need to take away the emotions when engaging in the material side of life, because it can distract you. And I think this is one of the lessons maybe that you're learning out of this week here, to not be emotionally distracted by willing to look at every aspect of what you've been through in the past in order to get your success for the future. There you go, Capricorn. Thanking you very much for being here with us. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Don't forget about the energy update as well. There's loads of things that's going to be happening in December on this channel here. Loads of new sort of types of videos. So please do subscribe and click that bell for notifications, so then you can get the heads up on when these videos are coming out. It'd be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.